Hello everyone, my name's Impractical and welcome back to Sonic Speed Simulator. Today we're going to be going over the best Chaos and fast friends in Sonic Speed Simulator. Now I know a lot of you have been requesting this for a long time, but due to yesterday's update it made my job a lot easier in explaining the best Chaos and fast friends in Sonic Speed Sim. Now I will let you guys know that this list, I already dropped it in my Discord server, so if you guys want to see things like this pretty early, you should join my Discord. And then the following day or two I dropped it in the Sonic Speed Simulator official Discord for everyone else to see. So then again, if you guys want all news, information, facts, and you know where to be, just come and see me and I'll hook you guys up. With that being said, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future videos. Alright, let's just jump into this. Alright, let's cover this update. So, a lot of you are aware of how fast friends operate, right? Well, the changes from this update, it's not going to be the same as it used to be. Now, a lot of you probably remembered that, hey, fast friends used to work with trails as well, but now they don't anymore, just Chao. So it's a bit of a nerf. That's kind of incorrect. It's actually a balance. In previous versions of Sonic Speed Sim, the fast friends would operate by taking the main 3 category stats from your best Chaos and trails in your inventory. This created an issue with trails being prioritized over Chaos in order for your fast friends to benefit. Because of this, you ended up basically having 6 trails equipped with fast friends, changing the whole game and kind of making your Chaos useless in a sense, which again, I don't think that was the point of introducing fast friends. Now with the new update that ended up rolling out yesterday, our fast friends operate in a new way. They'll still be pulling from the main 3 stat categories, but this time they'll be only taking from the Chaos in your inventory. Look, the change is extremely positive, this being that your Chao's natural evolutionary step is actually fast friends, and fast friends can't exist without the Chao's in the inventory, giving Chao's a higher priority, which I believe that was the intended purpose the entire time. It didn't make sense in the beginning to have trails, which is the stronger form of a Chao, replace it entirely. But again, this update kind of left us in a weird spot. Now we don't know what the best Chaos are, or a lot of us didn't have the best Chaos because of all the priority going to the trails in the game. Now trails are still important, they'll be there to anchor your character down and boost you up. But with this, you guys will need to prioritize Chaos, and specifically the certain Chaos in this list. For fast friends, you're going to need to be prioritizing the 3 main stat category, that being XP, rings, and damage. Those characters are Metal Sonic Oma Chao 3.0, Rouge Chao, and Knuckles Chao. You're going to see some asterisks, I'll explain those in a minute. But for the ring category, with that asterisk in mind for the Rouge Chao, she actually shares this place with the Metal Sonic Oma Chao. And for Knuckles Chao, it's a bit different. The reason for the double asterisk is because there's a technicality. Yes, he is the strongest for damage Chao, but that's because we haven't got multiple copies of one specific pet, that being the U pet that was introduced in the April Fool's event. Now with the fusion machine, we're able to see the max fuse stats for level 25s. Now if we had multiple copies of this specific pet, you'll see that it'll have a higher damage than the Knuckles Chao, but because we only received 1 copy, it is not the strongest pet yet. The good news about this week's update is that both of these Chaos are actually available. The Metal Sonic Oma Chao for the ring category and the Metal Sonic 3.0 Oma Chao as well for the XP category. But not even that, the Rouge Chao is right here besides the Cream the Rabbit podium. So it is also available as well for the ring category. And I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, well, what about Knuckles? And here's the best part, Knuckles is actually introduced with the Escape the City introduction. That's right, you have the Knuckles Chao quest. So you guys have all 3 of the best Chaos needed for fast friends right here, readily available to you this week. And I suggest you take advantage of that. So the best one for stamina would be the U pet. Now this again interesting pet was given to us is actually based off our avatar in Roblox. Now what makes this interesting is that as you guys can see, I'm wearing the Treasured Knuckles hat from the series. Now my pet is also wearing it as well, making it very customizable. And I think that's pretty much interesting aspect of these pets. Now, to get into it though, it is not technically the best at stamina. That would actually go to the Fast Friends category. Now for the Fast Friends, it's Toy Robot Supersonic, and that'll be a plus 18. Remember, the natural evolutionary step for Chao's is Fast Friends, so you will most likely be focusing on getting a plus 18 or stage 6 Toy Robot Supersonic in order to get the most out of your stamina. The best for Magnet goes to Silver Chao. This Chao was actually distributed during the Silver event. It was a part 1 to the Supersonic event. So again, no longer available, but it is the best for Magnet, giving you a plus 10. And the thing is, it's not recommended for especially free-to-play players to fuse these because you won't get any higher Magnet. It's not good to trade up Magnet for an extra XP and rings when you can fill up all your slots. And we all know how advantageous it is to have Magnet. Now for Fast Friends, it's a bit different. You have 6 of them. I would like to remind everybody, all your Fast Friends at stage 6 will have a plus 12 in their bonus stat, this one being Magnet specifically. So your Fast Friends will be stronger in the Magnet category, and any one of these 6 will actually contribute to that. From left to right, it is Toy Robot Knuckles, Toy Reindeer Knuckles or Holiday Knuckles, Treasure Hunter Knuckles, Tails, Silver, and Holiday Shadow. These toy robots are the best ones for the Magnet category. Now this one goes to Crimson Wisp. Now Crimson Wisp is very strong and easily accessible. In fact, it is the current one I recommend that you guys grab from the vending machine in Cyber Station. Now if you have the ideal setup with 5 Fuse Max Crimson Wisp plus the holographic Metal Sonic UGC, which gives you a 5+ luck, and a 6-star luck based character which will give you a plus 15 in luck, that will help you a lot with vending machines. Okay, so Air is it's in a pretty weird place. Now, the idea of the introduction of this is so new players who don't have all the skins or a lot of the skins are able to survive in no place. You can find it with the Dread the Knuckles event. Air Ninja Chao shares the same stat as it when it's fused and maxed. You get additional air breathing here, but once you unlock robot-based characters, it kind of takes away the need for air. Again, I think this is just to help newer players getting into the game. Of course, the Midnight Chao will be the best Chao for the event category. With that sweet plus 12 attain once you get a fused and max, it's the best for it. But overall, I do prefer the Cheese Chao. I wish I had 5 of them, not only for its cute animation, but for the fact is with 5, I should be able to get a plus 5 event stat total. And I also get the benefits of Fast Friends, 150% extra on the 3 main stat categories. I honestly think Cheese is a winner here, but again, that all goes to the event Chao. You know what? Let me know what you guys think. Would you have to have the Midnight Chao, 5 Midnight Chaos, or 5 Cheese Chaos? Okay, which of these are actually the better? Jump height, that's right, the brand new stat introduced with Easter Sonic. Now you can unlock this with Easter Sonic at stage 4 or level 4 for his character stat, but I'm gonna be honest, this is nowhere else but on Easter Sonic. It does give you additional height, which makes it interesting because there's a lot of ideas we could play around with that. But again, there's no other Chao, there's no trail, there's nothing else in the game with this stat. So of course, there's not going to be one here for the best in slot. And lastly, the best Chao for speed is you. That's right, you're the best speed Chao in the game. Now your avatar can do a lot, and it is the fastest technically because it is the only one in the game with this special stat. Now there is the Sonic Trail does have a +1 in speed as well, but again, this is all coming from your pets, and we're only talking about pets in this video. So again, congratulations, you guys are the fastest. And that's about wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And what do you guys think of this list that I made? Of course, this is me categorizing every Chao in the game, and I hope this helps you guys out a lot. And if you want to be the first to get information like this, please join my Discord server. You'll find the link in the description box, so go click that. And also, I am always here and happy to answer any of all your questions, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.